Hello YouTube, StatueHunter75 here with another episode of StatueHunter's Bags and Boards. I believe this is episode number 22 now. This is New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, January 16th of 2019. So this is Bags and Boards New Comic Book Day episode as well. So try to always start off with the mail call. Got a small mail call, nothing crazy that I'm aware of. I believe I know what this is. Let me just make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. If this is what I think it is. I just want to check something for you guys. Make sure I tell you the right thing. But I believe this is what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Let me pull up something. Let's open this up, see what we got here for you guys to see. Well, he could have protected it better. Another idiot who doesn't even put it in a bag and board. But it looks like it made it here safely, luckily. You know, he put it in between two cardboards that didn't even completely cover the whole comic, and he put it in just a bubble wrap envelope. Thank God he at least put it in the cardboard. And it does appear to be a pretty damn sharp copy, which is nice, so I'll give him a positive feedback. A couple of spine ticks. Oh no, actually that's the staple, so yeah, this is pretty sharp. The back has a little slight little ding on the corner. You know, doesn't actually break color, so I could probably press that out. And I actually just bought a press, so I'll be doing a video on that too soon. If you stay subscribed, I'll let you in on it. So hit that subscription button. Hit the little bell so you get my updates. And hit that thumbs up too if you like my videos, because I try to put out good videos for you guys and girls. Alright, so here we go. The New Avengers number 30. You know what this is, guys? This is Clint Barton joining the New Avengers as Ronin. So, you know what? Because this bonehead didn't give me a bag and board, let me put this speculation book here in a bag and board, and I love my resealable bags and boards, so I highly recommend picking those up, guys. Now, some people say to triple board your stuff. I mean, I think that's a little excessive. Maybe if it's at least $100 book, I would, but that gets costly because these boards cost enough. So you do what you want to do, everybody out there in YouTube world, but I'm not triple boarding this. Although it is good if you have a high-end book, do it then. I mean, this isn't high-end yet, so you're getting a single board. Anyway, so that's our mail call for today. All right, not bad, not bad. Let's go in order. I visited my favorite comic shops today because it was New Comic Book Wednesday, so that's when I visit all my favorites. And let me remember, who was the first shop I went to today? First shop I went to today was, oh, I can tell by the bags who it is, so I'm going to give them all their fair credit. First shop I went to was Paper Asylum. Guys, if you have not been to Paper Asylum yet, go check them out. Anthony is there most of the week. Pete's a great guy. Anthony and Pete are kind of like the partners there, part owners, I guess. And Anthony is there most of the week. Pete has another job too, so he's there usually, and I think Pete's there on the weekends a lot. But Anthony is my guy during the week, and Anthony is my guy that I go to for conversations about comics. He is a wealth of knowledge about the comic industry and just speculations. You want to have a good conversation, go see Anthony at Paper Asylum on Cabot Street in Beverly, and you know what? Support those guys and drop some money there, because they're a great shop, and I want to see them grow and flourish. I love supporting my local comic shops, and that's one of my favorites. So here we go. Paper Asylum. I'm wrong. This is Paper Asylum over here. So let me look at the right books. Yep, this is Paper Asylum's books. So first off, I picked up... Let me get ready to talk to you about these books. I picked up Black Panther here. Black Panther number 8. Now, there was some speculation on this that it was a potential symbiote, possibly. It's not confirmed, but some people were saying by the cover that there could have been a potential new. It's not confirmed yet, but information on a Wakanda symbiote, possibly. They said based on the cover. So I picked up this cover that they were talking about, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so moving right along, we have, of course, I had to pick up Batman Who Laughs #2. This is basically Batman Who Laughs #2. Last week was the first appearance of the Grim Knight, or last issue, Batman Who Laughs #1. So this is the second appearance of the Grim Knight. So I picked up the regular cover, and I picked up the variant cover. Actually, I picked it up at a few stores. So that's a pretty gruesome, bloody variant cover too. Really cool artwork. And these covers are super high gloss and heavy duty. So good chance of getting an actual Gem Mint 10. You never know. Another thing I like that they do about their back issues, I love it. That, you know, they do their homework, these guys. They know their wealth of knowledge about the books. And a cool thing that they do sometimes on most of their back issues is, hey, they give you some info. Some key info, some important info. First appearance, a trick shot, not in costume, interior artwork by Jim Lee. I love Jim Lee, so I'm all down for that. And new character, you know, first appearance of a new character, trick shot. Not a major character yet, but you never know. And it was only $3. So I checked it out. Hawkeye's getting hot and everything, so I picked that up. This was Avengers No Surrender number 682. They didn't put any notes on this one, but it is basically the... Oh, look at that. He had it in a resealable bag and board. That's awesome. Or did I swap it? I can't remember. But anyway, this is a cameo of the Immortal Hulk. So it's nothing huge, but it could become something huge. You never know. And there was two versions. There was a super rare version of Hawkeye, like not in his full costume, kind of in his civilian clothes. I have both versions. This is my second copy of this version, so I grabbed that. And we have Kung Fu Fighter #5, and this is basically Cassandra Cain's mother, Lady Shiva's first appearance. So her name is Lady Shiva right there. That's Cassandra Cain's mother, so the new Batgirl or Batwoman or whatever from the series. So here we have it. They had their notes there too. First appearance of Lady Shiva, mother of Cassandra Cain and mentor of Tim Drake. And hey, look at that. If you're watching, Anthony, if you do follow my channel, which I hope you support me like I support you, so I hope you do follow the channel. And if you are watching, Anthony, look at that. I love these Mylars. Thank you, my friend. All right, moving right along. He hooked me up with a great deal. All three first issues of The Source for, I think it was $45, and they're all like pretty much 9/8 in great condition. So put them right in the bag and board, and a nice top loader for extra added protection. I might get those graded someday. So if I do, there you go. That's a pretty cool little shot there. I love the glow in the dark cover. I love that. So grab those issues, and very happy to have them in the collection with the regular cover, the variant cover, and the glow in the dark variant cover. So very cool. So that was good. So had a great day of acquisitions at Paper Asylum on Cabot Street in Beverly. Like I said, go check them out and go see Anthony and chat with him and Pete. Oh, and don't let me forget Lauren. She's really cool, too. She works there as well. A very nice girl that works there during the week. So, all right, moving right along. After I ventured to Paper Asylum, then I took my lunch break to Harrison's Comics. So I went to go see Larry Harrison over at Essex Street in Salem, and picked up... This was a cover buy for me. There's really no speculation on this book for this week that I'm aware of. But this is a really cool Tyler Kirkham, if I'm saying it wrong, variant cover. Oh, there's the name right there. Sorry, I thought I had it on camera. So, you know, I don't think there's any, for Titan 32, I don't think there's any crazy speculation this week. Double checking here, but I don't think there is. But I just, when I saw artwork like this, it's beautiful. So I was like, yeah, that's a cover buy for me. So I picked it up. One of my favorite hot artists right now is Art Germ. He does women way better than he does men, kind of like J. Scott Campbell. Most of these artists are like that. So this is a very sexy cover of Supergirl. Beautiful cover. Very pretty with a little kitty. Gotta love Supergirl and her pussy there. So picked that up, and that was Supergirl number 26, the variant cover by Stanley Art Germ Lau, and there you have his little trademark signature right there for Art Germ. So I picked up 2 copies of that bad Larry, and I also went back issue hunting, and purely speculation. I'm pretty sure I bought this. It's a Matt Fraction book. I think it was optioned for a show. It's Odyssey #1, or you look at it, Odyssey, ODY-C, Odyssey, or ODYC, however you want to call it. Odyssey #1 is how I call it. So it was in nice condition. It's a condition. It's an image first, so I picked it up. So $6 minus the 20%. And my good friend John over at Harrison's always takes care of me as well. And they had the actual artist. I'm assuming it's Rogvi. I think his first name's Chris. He autographed the books for everyone last week. I couldn't make it because I had to be doing stuff at work, but John was nice enough to get me an autographed copy and set it aside for me. So it's a beautiful, pristine 9.8. This was issue #1 of Gunning for Hits music thriller, and that's supposed to be like David Bowie or based on David Bowie or something. I haven't really read it because I didn't want to crack it open with the autograph, kind of keeping it in the bag and board. But yeah, so that was nice of John to set that aside for me. And Larry happened to find in his collection some more copies of Teen Titans #12, which is, of course, nice cover appearance of the first appearance of Batman Who Laughs, who's a wicked cool character. This book is, I guess now it's in the high of the 80s right now. Larry has them for $60. I got it with the 20% off, so it came at like $48, so which is a pretty good buy for hopefully a 9.8 book. I grabbed the best copy I could find there, so I'm really hoping to get that 9.8 on this one and get it graded. I mean, I'll be happy with a 9.6, but I'll be ecstatic with a 9.8 for the first appearance of that character. Really cool character. My second purchase from Larry of this book, and this one was in a little bit nicer condition than the first one I bought from him. Much less, not really any spine ticks. So hopefully it gets a 9.8. We'll see. So after adventuring to Harrison's Comics, I finished up my work day, and at the end of my work day, on my way home, I hit my other 2 favorite comic shops. So I went to see my friend Pat over at Comically Speaking, and picked up a bunch of stuff. I picked up a few True Believers. These are still open, obviously, because I'm reading these True Believers. That's what I love about these. I can buy the first copy, the original copy, and keep it sealed and not touch it, and read it in the True Believers, which we have right here. I just bought a whole bunch of these, and I'm not going to touch them, but I can read this one and beat the crap out of it and read it because it was $1. It's the first appearance of... no, I'm sorry, not the first appearance. It's the origin of Belit, a new character who's going to be getting her own series. So there you go. There's a little... key speculation. Her first appearance was King Size Conan #1. I picked up a whole bunch of those books. And this is her first cover appearance, which is Conan the Barbarian #58 from the 70s. So grab that if you can also. That book's like high in the 30s right now, I think. So I just picked that up. And then this other one, I don't even know who. I just got it because it was a True Believers. I want to read it. Conan the Barbarian, Curse of the Golden Skull. I don't even know what number that issue was. I wish they told you what the original number was. That would be cool, but whatever. They're still nice. And also at Pat's, I picked up more Conan. I got the Conan the Barbarian #2. This is the new series they're running from Marvel. And this is the regular A cover, so I picked that up. And I also picked up, he had a copy of the variant cover with this really cool white serpent here. Almost like looks like the serpent from God of War, if you guys have played the new God of War for the PS4. I think it's God of War number 5 or 4 or something like that, but that looks a lot like the character in that game, which is an amazing game, by the way. Anyway, he's stabbing right through it with the sword, and it's bleeding the green blood. Really cool cover, variant cover, so grab that. We have here Superman, What Happened, Superboy's Lost Years, and it's number 7. So the information on this bad Larry right here is it's a new costume debut and powers for Superboy. So not only does he get a new costume, but he also gets new powers in this issue for Superboy John Kent. So I'm not a huge DC fan, but looked like a pretty cool cover with some kind of Supergirl there, so I grabbed it. And this was the variant cover with the art by Finch, which I loved. I mean, I love Superman. He is my favorite DC character, Batman being the second, of course. But Superman is my guy. He's my #1 favorite character on the DC universe. So that's a wicked cool Superman cover. He's all angry. So I picked that up. Got the classic costume on. And like I said, the artwork was from Finch. So I picked this up. Variant cover of Superman number 7. Here we go. On to Marvel, back into the Marvel universe. And we have here, this is as Guardians of the Galaxy number 5. Now, they had a small speculation for this. Basically, it's unconfirmed, but it could be the first appearance of Annabelle Riggs as a new female Nova. So you never know with the Nova, potential speculation of Nova character getting some traction in the Marvel universe. You never know. This could be something that could get some legs. So I just grabbed that cover, that book. Then we have here Fantastic Four, Herald of Doom Part 1. It's number 6. And there's really, I couldn't find any speculation on this for this week, so I don't think there's any key of this. It's just a really cool Doctor Doom cover. And I also picked up the variant because I think the variant's like a 1 in something. With a cool picture of the Thing on the cover. So I grabbed that variant too. We'll see if that ever happens to be anything. If not, really cool art on both covers. Also, Marvel relaunched their Marvel Comics Presents. So these are some all new stories. So that's pretty cool. So I grabbed them. Marvel Comics Presents, and it's Wolverine here with the claws coming out. Really cool. Doesn't look like the hot claws, but this is regular claws. So I picked up really cool cover. It was a variant cover. I liked it, and I picked up the variant. Venom. So Venom has something to do with it. Venom number, where are we here? It's number 10. Sorry. Venom number 10. There it is at the bottom. This is the origin of Eddie Brock. So that's cool. Also, with Cates and Stegman, they dig deep into the emotion consequence of Eddie Brock's family dysfunction in this issue. So, seemed like a pretty cool key. So I picked up a couple of the regular cover, and I picked up one of the variant. So, because the variant art was just beautiful by Noto. There you see right there, Noto at the bottom. Just beautiful variant art here with Riri Williams, Ironheart, Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, Old Man Logan, Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales. Just everyone's on this cover, you know? Lady Thor, Jane Foster. Just a whole slew of really cool characters. Oh, Gwenpool, too. You can't miss. Spider-Gwen and Gwenpool on the same cover. That's really cool. That might be a first, even. You never know. So just... I think that's America Chavez as well, Miss America. So, really cool cover. So, I picked it up, and I enjoy it. Avengers number 133. Now the key with this is it's the origin of the Kree, and also the it's the first like discussion of the Kree and Skrull army and the origin of the war between the Kree and the Skrulls. So with the Miss Marvel movie coming out, that's a pretty good key. It's in fair condition. Pat gave me a good price, so I picked it up. And then this book I've been searching for. It's one of my favorite artists. It's such a freaking... It's probably one of his hottest covers. I love the character. She's all beat up, kind of cut up, bloody there, wiping the blood off her face. Just such a freaking sexy, hot art germ cover. I love this costume for Batgirl too. Love purple, one of my favorite colors. Purple and black, two of my favorite colors right there. Look at the claw marks. Maybe she had a battle with Catwoman or something. The rip there, and such a hot, sexy cover. And like I said, this is done by one of my favorite artists, Stanley Artgerm Lau. So Artgerm did this. Look at, she's all ripped up here. Her whole outfit is just ripped and tattered. Oh, that's a little revealing there, right on the breast. No, just a very sexy cover. So I picked this up. Pat gave me a fair price, and I'm very glad to have this book in my collection. So probably get this graded down the road, but right now it's nice and protected in the top loader with the bag and board. So that was my adventure to Comically Speaking, and Pat's actually growing the store. They're going to be opening up a basement soon, so it's going to be 2 floors soon, which will have the top, which will be like statues and comics, and then the bottom floor will be like all kinds of toys and other crazy stuff at the bottom. Maybe, I don't know if he's going to move the statues downstairs, but I know he's definitely going to have toys and stuff downstairs. So, yeah, a lot of good happenings at Pat's shop there in Reading, on Main Street, Reading, at Comically Speaking. Now, last but not least, another one of my favorite comic shops. It's close to home, so I hit them last. Always save the best for last, right? So I went to see my buddy Eric at Counterplay Comics. They're on 3A in Burlington, Route 62, Route 3A, whatever you want to call it. And it's actually not, no, I'm sorry, it's not Route 62. It's Route 3A in Burlington, or Cambridge Street, or Boston Street. It's so many different names, but it's in Burlington, right over near the used bookstore, kind of across there in the plaza, right near the Burlington Jade. It's kind of tucked back a little, but Counterplay Comics, check them out. Always great deals there, and Eric is, a great shop owner, and I want to see them flourish too and thrive and succeed. Keep them around because I love having them right near my home. Great deals every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So you see they have Manga Monday. Every Monday, all manga is 25% off. Trade Paperback Tuesday. Every Tuesday, all trade paperbacks are 25% off. Throwback Thursday. Every Thursday, all vinyl records are 25% off. And Sunday Funnies. This is where I'm probably going to pop in with my little daughter and son. Every Sunday, all kids' comics and books are 25% off. That's pretty cool. So you can call them at that number. You can email them at that number. You can visit their website at that number. And you can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at those addresses. So, all right, guys, let's get into what I picked up at Counterplay Comics now. Here's the books that I grabbed. This was a variant for Fantastic Four with another variant for Fantastic Four with just some really super cool art. Beautiful art. And all the characters on it. You even get Conan, which is awesome. Storm, Wolverine, all the X-Men, good amount of the X-Men. Colossus, and, yeah, my God, oh, no. Wow. Holy cow, I'm drawing a blank on him right now. The Bamf, the guy that does the Bamf. Oh, my God, I can't believe I can't think of his name. You guys know it. I think that's Deathlock. Classic Luke Cage, Iron Man, Scarlet Witch and Vision. Nightcrawler, Iron Fist, Black Widow in the back there, old classic Iron Man, some of the Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks like classic Star-Lord. Not quite sure who those two guys are behind Star-Lord. And then, of course, Doctor Strange. So a really cool cover. Pick that up. Another cool variant cover, which I had to get because it's the cutest freaking thing, and it's awesome. Spawn kills everyone too. Apparently he's killed Lino from the Thundercats. He's killed Hawkeye. We see Hawkeye's arrows there. This is just so cool. They got everybody in it. He's killed Link from The Legend of Zelda with the Triforce. Who else has he killed? Let's really delve in. He killed Boba Fett from Star Wars. That's freaking awesome. He killed Hellboy. That looks like Hellboy's gun. He killed probably the Punisher with all these guns. He obviously killed Batman. We see a Batarang there. He killed Iron Man. It's a little star. I don't know what that star's from, and that's from Pokemon, I think. So he killed Mario. We see Mario's hat there. He obviously killed Thanos. You see the Infinity Gauntlet. He killed Thor. We see Mjolnir. I think, wow, I think we tapped on everything. Is that RoboCop's gun? That might be either Judge Dredd or RoboCop's gun. There's a lightsaber there, so he killed Darth Vader. That looks like Darth Vader's lightsaber. Silencers, maybe he killed the Hitman. That is so... Oh, Captain America. Look at the American shield under there. How could I miss that? And Indiana Jones. That looks like Indiana Jones's hat. This cover is awesome. This thing should be worth a lot of money. Just because of how cool and creative it is. But anyway, I picked it up. I couldn't pass on that. Just cover by, for sheer cover by alone. Just funny story too. So, moving on. Let's see here. Oh, trying to stay up, everyone. Got another copy of that Venom variant, so we're going to see some duplicates. The Venom number 10. Because that variant was just so cool. Like I said, I picked up a few copies of the Batman Who Laughs, so I picked up the variant and the regular there. So I get a couple second copies. So glad to get this cover. The art is beautiful. I thought it was Art Germ, but apparently it's not Art Germ. This is a beautiful Catwoman number 7 variant. Looks like Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn or something. And she's putting on the bat earring, the Batarang earring there. And the cover art is by Ben Oliver, actually. And it's a wicked hot book. It's already in the highs of $12 to $15. So I picked up one of these. I wish I grabbed more. This was the only copy I grabbed, but happy to have it. Thank you, Eric, for letting me put that aside. And also picked up another hot book, White Widow. I wasn't able to, Eric didn't get the variant, get the regular cover, but I'm happy to just have the regular cover with the hologram. But I think my good friend is taking care of me at Paper Asylum, so he's got the variant and the regular cover for me. They just got their shipment, got delayed today. But Anthony's got me covered, so at least I got a second copy of the regular and the variant. So very happy to have that. And oh yeah, the last acquisition I made was just really cool buy. I don't even know what these are worth, but I trust Eric. He always gives me a good buy, so I actually didn't even look these up. I'm just a huge fan of Star Wars, and Eric gave me this because of the rip on it on the cover. He gave it to me for $1, and he also, we've been talking about how I want the first appearance of Boba Fett, Star Wars number whatever, 48 or whatever. So I told him to keep an eye out for that. But he actually did one step better. He gave me, because this predates that, so he gave me the true first appearance of Boba Fett, which is this one right here. It's Marvel Special Edition Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. And he sold me this for $1 too, which was a great deal. And then these other two, I guess, are worth a little bit more, so he sold me these for $5 a piece. And that being kind of like stuck together. Star Wars 1, it's Marvel Special Edition. They're just kind of like variant covers. And this other one. But they're just so big, I don't even know how to store these guys. But just really cool Star Wars history. I'm very happy to own it. Just like giant magazines. I'm going to have to look up what these are worth. And I'm sure they're worth good money because Eric always takes care of me. So, very happy to have those. To get those for $12 for all 4 books was awesome. Thank you, Eric. I'm very appreciative. So that's everything there. There you have it. There's the whole shebang right there. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Bags and Boards on this new Comic Book Wednesday. So guys, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up if you like the video. And like the crap out of it. and subscribe. If you're not along for the ride, the channel is always growing, and I'm always putting out good content for you. So subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications, and you'll know when my new videos are posted. All right, guys, have a good evening. Thank you for watching.